So, what are my thoughts about Gail Kim burying Riho as a fake pro wrestler? I think Gail Kim was spot on. Gail Kim was speaking facts on facts. And all the fans of All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling can't take facts. Everything she said about Riho, that was spot on. Because for the past 5 years, we've been saying this about Riho. But Gail Kim is the first famous fake pro wrestler to call out Riho. And rightfully so. Riho doesn't look like a fake pro wrestler. She looks like a pretend make-believe wrestler. And the only reason Omega wants to defend Riho, because I think he got her into All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. I think he trained Riho. So I'm not shocked that he wants to defend Riho. Because to my knowledge, I think Riho was that little girl that wrestled Omega back in 2010, I think? Yeah, she was that little girl that wrestled Omega. Man, that was a cringe match. Omega, I don't know why he would wrestle a small little ass girl. I'm like, huh? Like, that makes no sense, bro. It's like, back then, he was trying to kill the business, even back then. And that was a long time ago. Why would a man who weighs over 200 pounds wrestle a small little girl in a fake pro wrestling match? You are telling people that this sport is fake pro wrestling. That's why I call this sport fake pro wrestling, because of guys like Omega. Omega is over here wrestling dolls. He's wrestling small little girls. So why wouldn't I say this is fake pro wrestling? Because you can't make that make sense. You can't make wrestling a doll make sense. So Gail Kim was speaking facts on facts. Riho is a small little ass girl who has a weird gimmick. What is her gimmick? Is she cosplaying a small little girl? Is that the reason why that Riho is still a small little girl? Because she wants to keep up this small little girl fantasy gimmick, which is very weird, right? Seriously, she has a little girl, schoolgirl gimmick, and it's weird. It's going on 5 to 6 years that Riho has been in this company, All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. And the fact that this female has not gotten any bigger, is that on purpose? I think Gail Kim is onto something. Why is Riho still that same size? How come Riho doesn't want to pack on some pounds? Is it because she knows she has pervert fans who likes that small little ass girl body? Maybe that's the case, because that's odd. It's going on 6 years, and this female has not hit the gym, and she has not packed on any pounds. So Gail Kim was right. She has a weird, small, little ass girl gimmick. And she's right. Riho's matches are not believable at all. Because she's too damn small. I don't like watching her matches. Because she looks so damn delicate. She's small, skinny, short, the same body since 2019. And the fact that she makes Sasha Banks look like Rhea Ripley. How about you let that sink in? Riho, she makes Sasha Banks look like Rhea Ripley. She makes Sasha Banks look like China. And I'm not over exaggerating. That's facts. She makes Sasha Banks look like Scott Steiner. First off, Gail Kim is very credible. She is a sexy ass Asian female fake pro wrestler. So if somebody is going to call out Riho, it should be Gail Kim. It should be Gail Kim. Gail Kim should be the one to call out Riho, when Gail Kim is a legend Asian female fake pro wrestler. When I watch sexy ass Io Sky, I don't say to myself, you know what? This match makes no sense. I don't believe that Io should have a competitive match with sexy ass Rhea Ripley. No, I never say that. When I watch Asuka, I think Asuka is a badass female who has size. Io Sky, she does have size. It's just Io is short, but she's stout. She's thick. Io looks like she could whoop your ass. That's the point that Gail Kim is trying to tell you. Asuka looks like she can whoop your ass. Io Sky looks like she can whoop your ass. We need more female fake pro wrestlers that look like Io Sky and Asuka. Listen, even sexy ass Kairi Sane is bigger than Riho, and that's sad. Riho is the smallest female fake pro wrestler in the whole entire world. I think Alexa Bliss is bigger than Riho. I think Riho is the Marco Stunt of female fake pro wrestling. That's facts. Look it up, okay? Okay, bitch, that's facts. Riho is the Marco Stunt of this business. That's a great, accurate comparison. Because Marco Stunt, he insults your intelligence. Riho, she insults your intelligence. What about Riho versus Nyla Rose? That was ridiculous. Nyla Rose, big ass Nyla Rose, versus small little ass Riho. Only in All Elite fake pro wrestling that you will see that. That's crazy. That makes no sense. That makes fake pro wrestling look bad and fake. Because in a real fight, Nyla Rose will go to jail for beating up Riho. That's facts. Nyla Rose will go to jail. Hell, Rhea Ripley will go to jail for beating up little ass Riho. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, all these females will go to jail if they beat up little ass Riho in a fight, in a real fade. When I watch Riho, I say to myself, man, how can this little ass female body slam this female? Like how? Once again, that makes this business look fake. And the fact that Riho has not gotten any bigger in the past 6 years, why is that? That is not genetics. It's not. It is not genetics. That female can get bigger if she wants to. But I think she wants to please her pervy fan base who likes little ass Asian girls who look like that, who look like little girls at a grown ass age. Now, here's my thing. Would I smash Riho? Hell no. I would never want to smash Riho. First off, she's too damn small. I don't like that. She's small and she's short. It's like, man, I can't do it. Riho is not my type. Kairi Sane, Asuka, sexy ass Io Sky. Those females are my type because at least they have some size on them. That's the point. Gail Kim. Gail Kim has size. I would smash Gail Kim. I wouldn't smash Riho. She's not my type. And listen, I smash sexy ass Asian females all the time. Hell, I don't care what anybody else says. Asian females are the best when it comes to smashing. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Asian females are the best when it comes to smashing. All I'm saying is Omega needs to mind his own business and respect Gail Kim. Gail Kim said nothing wrong. What she said made logical sense. Every match that Riho wrestles in, I don't believe when I'm seeing it. When I watch sexy ass Io Sky, I believe what I'm seeing. When I watch Asuka, I believe what I'm seeing. I don't believe anything when it comes to Riho. All her matches look fake. All her matches, her opponents make her look good. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't feel like I'm watching a real fade. Seriously, I don't feel like I'm watching a real fade when I'm watching Riho in her matches. So here's my thing. Gail Kim, for the past 10 years, she has been an advocate for all sexy ass Asian female fake pro wrestlers, which means she is not a hater. She is not a hater. She was speaking facts. I'm telling you, I remember 6-7 years ago, Gail Kim was complaining on how Asuka was booked by Vince McMahon. You see, Gail Kim, that female, is an advocate for all sexy ass Asian female fake pro wrestlers. She wants the best for all her fellow Asians. So to me, she was not hating on Riho. She was not. She was not hating on Riho. There's nothing to hate on. Riho is a small ass, little ass girl fake pro wrestler. My God, I'm telling you, Kenny Omega is the definition of Mr. Simptastic. Every time somebody throws shots at any Asian female wrestler, any Asian female fake pro wrestler that he's friends with, he always has to turn into Captain Save an Asian Ho. Always. He always has to become Captain Save an Asian Ho. Always. Not everything is about the World Wrestling Federation. So he says, oh, sexy ass Gail Kim, she wants that TKO money. I'm like, how? No, she don't. What the fuck? Gail Kim has been avoiding the World Wrestling Federation for the past 10, 15 years, man. So, my God, this man would never step foot in the World Wrestling Federation. And that's sad. That is sad, man. Omega, he killed his bag because now he's older, his body is broken down. Most likely, Paul Levesque will never be interested in signing Omega. And it's like, man, he was such a big name. Omega might go down as the biggest what if. He fucked up his bag by being a mark for himself. Omega had the chance to be the next AJ Styles in the World Wrestling Federation, and he fumbled the bag. He fumbled the effing bag for being a mark. Oh, this is art. I want to do my art. Nigga, fuck your art. It's all about the paper. It's all about the young moolah. Vince McMahon was trying to sign Omega. Paul Levesque was trying to sign Omega for years. And this guy, he felt like, man, they might bury me. I might be the next Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm like, how? Shinsuke has had a solid career in the WWF. That could have been Omega. Omega had a chance to be the next AJ Styles. And now, Omega, he's a modern day Sting. Just imagine a prime Sting in the Ruthless Aggression era versus Batista, Brock Lesnar, John, Edge, who else? Taker, King Booker. Just imagine a young prime Sting versus a prime Randy Orton. That match would have made money. But Sting had the mindset of Omega. So Sting also fumbled his bag, just like Omega. Omega should be in the WWF and not in All Elite fake pro wrestling. Listen, what about Haru Shida? That female is better than Riho. She's taller, bigger, and Shida is a better fake pro wrestler than Riho. And she has size on her. I can take Shida seriously in a fight, not Riho. I can take sexy ass Shida seriously in a one-on-one fade, not Riho. Also, if you have a problem with what I said, all right, cool, that's fine. Let's run that fade, dog. I don't duck no fades. Who ducks a fade in 2025? Like I said, I would love to run that fade with Omega. Man, that will be a great fade. And I'm done.